is KD8SLG. We'll be linking up to the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net for the next couple of hours. K5CFY, Ray has the first hour. W8HRF, Josh has the second hour. You're not only welcome but encouraged to check in with both of the NCOs on their respective hours. The net's going to start in about a minute and a half. Everyone, please stand by. KD8SLG, clear.
Afternoon, folks. KCF, keep it waiting.
Operators to the N5XQK Daily Boredom Breaker Net. This net is sponsored by the Rogers County Wireless Association. I'll be net control for the first hour. My name is Ray, Romeo Alpha Yankee, and my call is K5CFY. We meet here every day on the RCWA repeater 147.090. Positive offset with the 88.5 PL tone. We're also linked with Allstar node 49562. And Echolink, November 5, X-ray, Quebec Kilo Romeo, and the number is 657006. We're also linked up with hams over IP, number 15018. They are linked up 24 hours a day, which brings in linked nodes repeaters from all over the U.S. and around the world. This repeater is located at Rogers State University in Claremore, Oklahoma. The net starts every day at noon Central Time, lasts for a couple of hours. We do change net controllers at the top of the second hour, or the first hour actually. I want to remind everyone this is a directed net. Please direct all communication through this net control operator. This being the link with the Allstar and Echolink. Try not to quick key. Key your mic. Wait a couple of seconds. Give us your call sign slowly, clearly, and phonetically. Keep the mic keyed for a couple of seconds afterwards. That way nothing gets cut off. We hear everything that you've said.
Kilo Whiskey 5 Zulu Kilo.
EOZ Kilo Foxtrot 0 Victor Oscar Zulu.
Minute we're not ready. This is an informal net with
Ray, you
many
waited
check-ins.
too long.
But we like to take time for a little rag chew, so we welcome all check in and tell us what's going on in your part of the world. We're using Netlogger as our logging program. Netlogger is a free download. Just go to netlogger.org, download the program, select the net, which is the RCWA Boredom Breaker Net. Click on monitor at the bottom. You can see everybody that is checked into the net. It also has an AIM window, which is almost instant message. We call it the blue screen. A lot of good information on the blue screen, and you can check in to the net from the blue screen. Before we get the net started, is there any emergency traffic holding for the net? If so, please call now. always a good thing. Should an emergency rise during the net, get our attention with break-for-break, we'll stop the net and help in any way that we can. Alrighty, let's see if we can get some check-ins. So if you're out there, would like to check into the net, come with your call sign, please.
Good afternoon, Ray. KC8FQV.
Kilo Foxtrot 0 Victor Oscar Zulu KF 0 UZ.
Kilo Juliet 5 Alpha Whiskey Romeo Todd.
I got you in there. Anybody else?
KC5JVT. Please check in. Kilo November 4 Echo Whiskey Tango.
KC5JVT. Kilo Charlie 5 Juliet Victor Tango. Butch in Ardmore, Oklahoma.
LKC8 Fox Queen Victor. Mark up in the north.
W8WKY.
MW3VGN, calling on the International Radio Network for an instant contact.
Couple of train wrecks there. Let me tell you who I have, and if you don't hear your call sign, please come back and give it to me. I have Todd, KJ5 8WR. I have Jeff, Kilo Delta 4 Yankee Victor Victor. I have Butch, KC5 Juliet Victor Tango. Then I have Mark, KC8 Fox Queen Victor. Who else was in there that I didn't call your call sign just now?
KF 0 VOZ Meyer from Stanton.
Give me your call sign again. Slow down a little bit.
Sorry, this is Kilo Foxtrot 0 Victor Oscar Zulu Myron from Stanton, Nebraska.
Anybody else?
Ray, please check in. Kilo November 4 Echo Whiskey Tango. Thomas.
In there, I thought you were one of the ones that was in that wreck, but I wasn't sure if that was you. And if you'll notice on Netlogger, in the remarks there, we got your website.
I sure do.
Charlie 8 Zulu Whiskey Papa.
Here in the next one. All right, let's go to Todd there. Kilo Juliet 5 Alpha Whiskey Romeo. Todd, go ahead.
Thank you. Todd here. I'm actually talking to you through a 5-watt Yazoo with a newly minted J-pole antenna. I thought I'd just check in and see how you're reading me.
Copy on you. Got a little noise in the background, but you're making it fine. Got a good signal.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Back to net. Y'all have a great day.
Thank you for checking in there with us. Hope you have a great day. Stay warm. All right, we'll clear with Todd, and let's go to Jeff out in Virginia. Kilo Delta 4 Yankee Victor Victor, and Butch will be up next. Jeff, go ahead.
Yes, my friend, I tell you what, got my granddaughter Marley right here. Say hello.
Hello.
Anyway, she's doing pecans right now. And so she's sitting in the chair and listening and watching what I'm doing. I showed her how Netlogger works and everything, and that way I can get on the radio. That way our repeater is down located here in Richmond for some reason. But anyway, we decided to get on Echolink for this first half. Of course, we get on the second half. But outside of that, we're doing okay. Everybody's just chilling, and for right now. So anyway, thanks for getting back to me. KD4YVV, back to you.
Are you there? KC5, Juliet Victor Tango. Don't know what happened to Butch. One more time. Butch or Ardmore, KC5, JBT. Went to the phone or something, so we'll maybe circle back to him and see here. All right, let's go to Kilo Foxtrot 0, Victor Oscar Zulu. Welcome to the net, and Mr. Mark, you'll be up next. Marion, go ahead.
Thank you for running the net tonight. Today, sorry, it's not tonight. Sorry, I usually check in on the evening nets more often, but thank you for running the net. But yeah, not much going on. Pretty cold. It was like the high over here. We're near I'm located out near Norfolk. The high for the day is 10 degrees, which is very chilly. It is currently, I don't know, sorry, but yeah, it's very cold out. But not much else going on. I'm going to see I'm seeing friends on Monday, but hanging out with a few friends on Monday. But other than that, not much going on with me. So I'm just sitting here at home watching some movies with my brother and sister. But thank you again for running the net. This is KF0VOZ. Back to net control.
Thanks for checking in with us. Good to hear you. You're sounding good there from Nebraska. And stay warm. We're at a balmy 39 degrees here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. So thanks for checking in, and we'll look forward to talking to you soon. Well, clear with Kilo Foxtrot 0, Victor Oscar Zulu. Let's go to Aurora, Ohio, and talk to Mark, KC8 Fox Queen Victor, and Bill in Texas. You'll be up next. Mark, go ahead.
Yeah, KCFTV. Yeah, I got 30 degrees here. I just took 400 pounds of salt downstairs for the water softener. So now that's done. I may not have to do that until March now, because it just got filled before I went and got another load. So everything else is going good here. Yeah, I think we're going to go out to eat tonight with my aunt. Yeah, I was having some issues with trying to get into the Turnpike website. I don't know why. Trying to log in. I couldn't log in. So, well, that'll be another day. Oh, it'll be later. If not, I'll have to wait till Monday and call them. But other than that, yeah, I think everyone wanted to get in to the net quick. So I'll send it back to net control. But yeah, everything went good. Yeah, we had not much snow last night. We just had a dusting. So we'll send it back over to net control. KCFQV.
Appreciate you checking in there. Have a great afternoon, and 73 to you. Well, good. KC8 Fox Queen Victor. Let's go to Bill there in Oakhurst, Texas. N5 GLO and Mr. Thomas there in Tennessee. You'll be up next. Bill, go ahead.
N5 GLO to net. Howdy, everybody. Glad to be able to be here. Glad to know I'm still alive and still being heard.
Yeah, we're right now. I'm in the 50s here, almost up to 60. But we're supposed to drop down. We're supposed to be at or below freezing for about 8 hours overnight. So it's going to be a cold one for us. And according to the weather after this night, we're probably not supposed to get down to freezing again for the rest of the week, but we're going to be close. And but anyway, it's sunny now and pretty, so it gives me a good day to prepare for tonight. N5GLO.
Oh, good to hear you, and stay warm. We'll catch you later. 73. We'll clear with N5GLO. And let's go to Carthage, Tennessee. Talk to Thomas. And Kilo November 4, Echo Whiskey Tango. And Phil, you'll be up next. Thomas, go ahead.
W8WKY.
Well, thank you, sir. Hope you're doing well, Ray, and all of my fellow netaholics here on the Boredom Breaker Net. Doing well, just doing what I always do, save the world one piece at a time. Got a Arizona, the Del Webb Arizona repeater is linked up with us today, and hopefully we'll get some check-ins from them as well. That's it for me. KN4EWT.
Alrighty, Thomas. Well, thanks for checking in there. Good to hear from you, and you take care. 73, we'll clear at Kilo November 4, Echo Whiskey Tango. Still my good friend Phil, who I talked to this morning on the Barometer Net. Kilo 8, Papa, Mike, India. Phil, welcome to the net, and we'll try Butch one more time after Phil. Phil, go ahead. Welcome to the net.
K5CFY, this is K8PMI. Good afternoon, Ray. Weather around here isn't that bad. We're about 32 degrees. Had a quick little snowstorm, but I don't think I'm going to see the grass for another couple weeks. It's going to get cold here. But that's what you get living up by the North Shore of Lake Erie. So other than that, going to have a good night tonight, heading down to Collision Brewery, which is downtown, meeting up for a friend's birthday party, and going to probably watch the river freeze. So other than that, I'll send it back to you. 73, everybody. This is K8PMI.
Well, thanks for checking in with us. It's good to hear you on the Barometer Net this morning. You do a wonderful job, as all the net controllers there, and it gets my day started off every day except Sunday. 48496 is the node number there. Alrighty, we'll clear with Phil. Kilo 8, Papa, Mike, India. Let's try Butch one more time up in Ardmore. KC5, JBT. Butch, are you there?
Yes, sir, Ray. I don't know what happened. My Cisco phone gave up the ghost, I guess. I don't know. I'm back on my Allstar. It's working good. Oh, this technology. It's it's a little over 40 degrees down here in Ardmore. Kind of cool out, but no wind, thank goodness. My wife's got some chili cooking. Can't wait to get a bowl of chili going here. That'll warm me up. Anyway, that's all from Ardmore. KC5JBT clear.
Well, I'm glad we got you in there. Have a great evening and enjoy the chili. I think beef stew is what we got. So anyway, thank you, Butch. This is Ray, K5CFY with the N5XQK Memorial Border Breaker Net. We're at the bottom of the list, and we're looking for additional check-in. So if you'd like to check into the net, please call.
Net control, please check in. Whiskey 5 Juliet Foxtrot Alpha W5JFA Roger, Malvern, Arkansas.
Kilo Echo 8 Zulu India November KE8ZIN Joe at Manor, Ohio.
Kilo 5 November Tango Uniform Jason and Tulsa.
I had one double there right at the beginning, but I got Roger, W5JFA. I have Joe, KE8ZIN, and I have Jason, Kilo Juliet 5 November Tango Uniform. Who did I miss? Let's run this list there. Let's go to Arkansas. Talk to Roger. Whiskey 5, Juliet Foxtrot Alpha. Good afternoon, Roger. How you doing?
Well, I'm doing great. I just want to jump in here and say good evening or good afternoon to you and the net. Sound like you got a good one going here. It's 38 degrees and that's cold. Of course, I'm getting older. I'll be 60 in September, so anything below 60 degrees starts getting chilly to me. And but anyway, that being said, I'm getting ready for work. Just want to jump in there and say good evening. And with that, I'll turn it back to you, W5JFA 73.
Alrighty, Roger. Good to hear you. Have yourself a good afternoon and stay warm. Well, clear as W5JFA. Let's go to Joe up in Ohio. Kilo Echo 8, Zulu, India, November. Joe, good to hear you, my friend. How are you?
Well, there, Mr. Ray, I am doing okay. Took a little trip down to Middlefield, the land of the Amish, to pick up a scope at the outdoor supply store there. And while I was in the store, everybody's phone started beeping. Said came across, there was a snow squall morning. I didn't think much of it until I was driving back a little bit north of Middlefield. It seemed like I drove into a wall of white, couldn't see more than 100 feet in front of my car. That was a fun drive. Now I'm back up in Menor and everything's clear, so gotta love January. Hope everybody has a good one, and stay safe. KE8ZIN, back to you, Ray.
Was the show pretty good? I heard you talking on the Verona Net there today that you were going to go there, so was it a pretty good show?
I had to go to pick up a scope at the outdoor supply store.
We'll say 73 to you, Joe, and we'll clear of KE8 to Zulu, India, November. Let's go back to Tulsa here and talk to Jason. Kilo Juliet 5, November Tango Uniform. And good afternoon, Jason. What are you up to today?
Hello, Ray. Hello, Net. Everything's going well here in Tulsa today. Being a cold day, I got a big pot of chili on the stove now. Hopefully, got a evening dinner. I'm looking forward to it. And I was out this morning a little bit trying to hop on a couple satellites. There was a new one that just went operational this morning. I was able to hear it. So that was a good time for me. Other than that, that's all I've got. So I'll send it back to 73. This is Kilo Juliet 5, November Tango Uniform.
All right, Justin. Sound like you're having fun there with the satellites, so good deal. All right, we're clear as Kilo Juliet 5, November Tango Uniform. This is Ray, K5CFY with the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net. We're at the bottom of the list looking for additional check-ins. If you'd like to check in, please call.
Kilowatt 6, Romeo X-Ray Lima, Kevin in Phoenix, Arizona.
November 3, Mike Delta Charlie, N3 MDC, Michael Winston.
Please check in KI5TAU.
Martin Logger. Go, Pat, and Talmadge, Ohio.
I got here. I know I missed one there. I didn't catch the last one that checked in. I have Kevin, Kilo 6, Romeo X-Ray Lima. I have Michael, November 3, Mike Delta Charlie. I have Taco Tim, KI5TAQ. Who is the other one?
W8WKY.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Delta Echo. Pat in Talmadge, Ohio. Ray, QF8, Surf Auto Surf, Mark in Wadbert, Ohio.
Added Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Delta Echo, and Southern Mark there, Kilo Echo 8, Sierra Foxtrot Sierra. So let's go up to Kevin out of Arizona. I think it's your first time checking into the Boredom Breaker net, but welcome to the net. Kevin, go ahead.
Yeah, well, thank you very much, Ray. Yeah, this is Kevin, Kilo 6, Romeo X-Ray Lima, coming to you through the November Yankee 7 Sierra repeater high atop the Del Webb Hospital in Sun City, Arizona. And I think this is the first time we booked up on this net, so thank you for welcoming us all. And we have a nice sunny day here in Phoenix, Arizona. It's currently 65 degrees Fahrenheit, and we're expecting 75 for the high today. So nice weather for getting out and playing parks on the air or any other ham radio endeavors. With that, that's all I've got for now. So 73s, everybody. Hope this breaks all the boredom. From K6RXL in Phoenix.
Kevin, thanks for checking in with us. We're here every day, every single day, 365 days a year, starting at noon Central Time or 1800 UTC. We run for a couple of hours. We do change net controllers at the top of the second hour, and you're welcome back to check in with us. We'd love to have you. So have a great day, and we'll look forward to talking to you soon. We'll clear with Kevin there, Kilo 6, Romeo X-Ray Lima. Let's go to North Carolina, Mr. Michael, N3 MDC, and Taco Tim, you'll be up next. Michael, go ahead. Welcome to the net.
Thanks a lot there, Ray. I got company over here at the house. My brother's over here doing some stuff for me and my mom, and we get ready for the Broncos game later on today at 4:30. My mom, I might get a pizza for dinner tonight. Pizza goes great with football. You probably know that, but we'll probably do that after my brother leaves. And but other than that, Ray, it was raining this morning, so I didn't get to walk Luca today at all. But I'll probably try and walk him tomorrow. So hopefully, I think I made a little people mad at me a little while ago, Ray, on another reflector when I mentioned Go Broncos. One of my friends in New York said New York is a Buffalo Bills fan, so I don't know what I'm going to do with myself, but hopefully Broncos will win today. That's how I'm a Broncos fan. But Ray, I'll hang back to you and get some more check-ins. This is N3 MDC. Back to you.
Hi, good afternoon there, Ray. This is KI5TAQ. Yeah, it's cold and chilly down here in the Tulsa area. And, well, as far as I know, also windy. So I think there may be a few people that be flying like a flag or get blown away. But besides that, well, the only thing would be is for those who may be thinking about a winter field day, get everything ready and prepared and enjoy the day. This is KI5TAQ.
Righty, Tim. Well, I just looked at the long-range forecast, so not sure what the temperature is going to be like or the weather next weekend, but it is Winter Field Day. So anyway, I'm looking forward to it. So we'll see what happens. Tim, wave a hand there at Miss Becca. You guys have a great afternoon, and 73 to you. Well, clear as KI5TAQ. Let's go back to Ohio, talk to Pat. KF8, Echo Delta Echo, and Southern Mark, you'll be up next. Pat, go ahead.
Hey, greetings everyone from Talmadge, Ohio. Just having a relaxing day, trying to beat the cold, staying inside mostly. Just finished a nice deer kielbasa sandwich. Looking out the window at all the snow coming down. Wanted to say hello to my friends in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I lived out there for 7.5 years, and I loved it there. And right now, I'm wishing I was back there with this cold and snow. So, not much else. Have a great day, everybody. This is KF8EDE.
You're sounding good there, and thanks for checking in with us. We'll say 73 to you. Well, clear as KF8, Echo Delta Echo. Let's go to Mark in Wadsworth, Ohio. KE8, Sierra Foxtrot Sierra. Good afternoon, Mark. Thanks for checking in with us. Good to hear you, my friend.
We got some sunshine here. I don't have a weather report on there's some sunshine. Gas price is $2.77 to $2.79 all around Wadmer, and let me drop that for a bit. Okay, and everything. Trying to get somebody to put my bed together. It takes two people to do it, and I'm hunting around Wadford here, and get somebody to do it at my club. You know, come here in my place and you know, put my bed together. You know, and but out of that, doing okay and everything, and watching the TV series MacGyver. That is the original one with Richard D. Anderson, and but I'm doing okay and everything. Just laying on my couch here and listening to you guys talking. I'll give scratch behind your ears for me, telling me you're a good dog. I'll give it back to you. 73. K8 Sarah Foxtrot, sir.
Together, I know you've been on the couch here for a month, I guess, but anyway, good to hear you, Mark. Have a great afternoon, and 73 to you. Well, clear as Kilo Echo 8 Sierra Foxtrot Sierra. We're at the bottom of the list, and this is Ray K5CFY with the N5XQK Memorial Border Breaker Net, looking for check-ins.
Hey, good morning, Kilo India 7 Oscar Mike. I'm just in and out. I've got the split here, but I wanted to check in anyway. KI7 Oscar Mike.
Ray, please check in. Kilo India 5 Whiskey Delta Mike. KI5 WDM Donald in the Osage.
In and out.
Hey, the in and out station there, I didn't catch all your call sign. Could you come back, please?
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Foxtrot Hotel Whiskey, Nate.
RCWA8WKY.
I got you in there. Anybody else?
Kilo Yankee 4 Whiskey Lima.
K5 CFY, this is Kilo Delta 8 Sierra Lima Golf KD8 SLG, Nicon, Ohio.
Please copy November 7, Victor Alpha November, N7 VAN. Brian, I'll be in and out today, Fred, 73.
The N7 station, I must have heard it wrong or I typed it in wrong. Give me your call sign again, please. The November 7 station.
Fred, it's November 7, Victor Alpha November, N7 VAN. Brian, I'll be in and out, 73.
Hey, Brian, yeah, I had a Bravo instead of a Victor, so there you go. Phonetics are great. All right, anybody else?
Kilo 4 Oscar Golf, K4OG, Mark in Copley. W38TB, Whiskey 3 Echo Tango Bravo.
KR4 COH, Kilo Romeo 4 Charlie Oscar Hotel, top of the noontime till net. We're just checking in. We'll be monitoring. IO, in and out.
The Kilo Romeo 4 station, come back. I missed the last of your call sign there.
That'll be me, Kilo Romeo 4 Charlie Oscar.
Charlie Oscar Hotel. All right, I got that corrected. So, let's run this list here, and we'll take some more in just a little bit. Let's see. Richard was in there first from West Virginia, I think it was. Kilo India 7, Oscar Mike. Richard, thanks for checking in with us. I think it's your first time on the net. Go ahead. He was in and out, so we'll put him on the log here, and let's try Donald there. KI5 Whiskey Delta Mike.
This is KI5WDM. Good afternoon, Ray. Good to hear you out there and in good shape. Sounding real good. Oh, it's chilly out here, and I'm a little bit tired, you know, staying up doing fire duty to keep the house and everybody warm, so I just woke up from my mid-morning nap, shall we call it. Other than that, I don't have anything else for you, Ray. Just want to get in for the count and say hello. We'll talk at you later. This is KI5WDM on the side.
Good to hear you, my friend. Hope you have a great day there and stay warm. All right, we'll clear the KFI Whiskey Delta Mike. Thanks. The next one was Kilo Foxtrot 8, Foxtrot Hotel. Go ahead. I'm taking check-ins. We're going to run this list, and we'll take some in just a little bit. Looking for Kilo Foxtrot 8, Foxtrot Hotel. right, let's try Richard, Kilo Yankee 4, Whiskey Lima. Kilo Yankee 4, Whiskey Lima, or something close to that. Maybe I typed it in wrong. Kilo Yankee 4. All right, let's try Nick, KD8SLG. I know I got your call right. Thanks for hooking us up there, Nick, and thanks to Silver Creek Amateur Radio for doing that. And we'll be ready for Mr. Josh here in about 20 minutes. So, but how's everything going, Nick?
K5 CFY, this is KD8SLG. Good afternoon, Ray, and all the Boredom Breaker netizens. I was going to make you call for me twice, you know, just for fun. Anyway, Audrey's mom's over, a couple Chihuahuas running around my feet, as well as the regular Schnauzer visitor. We're kind of in mourning for Mr. Greenlee. The parrot passed away. We did the math, got together, and it appears he was about 70 years old. So that's not a bad life for a parrot, I don't think. Anyway. What's going on here, man? So have fun with it. Yeah, Josh will be here in 20 minutes or so, and always a pleasure to link up with you guys. You know, we love it. It's KD8SLG, back to net control. Thanks, Ray.
Nick, again, thanks for all you do for both clubs. We definitely appreciate you. Hope you have a great afternoon, and we'll say 73 to you. All right, we'll clear with Nick there, KD8SLG. Let's stay in Ohio and try Brian. I think he said in and out, but we'll see. November 7, Victor, Alpha November. Brian, welcome to the net. Go ahead.
Hey, thanks for taking my call. Yeah, I said in and out, but, you know, I figured you would have a huge slew of people in there and they would talk a real long time, and I'd be destinated by then. But that's not the case, so I'm really happy to get on here and talk. Having a clear day in Akron, Ohio. The roads are just wet and slippery a little bit, but otherwise everything's really good. Actually can see some blue sky, which is something we don't see too often in Ohio. So that's all I got. I'll turn it back over to you, sir. Thank you so much for running the net. This is November 7, Victor Alpha November, N7 VAN 73s.
Good to hear you. Appreciate you checking in with us, and we'll say 73 to you. All right, we'll clear with Brian, November 7, Victor, Alpha, November. Let's go to Mark up in Ohio. No, well, yeah, he may be in Ohio, I'm not sure. Mark, middle Mark, Kilo 4, Oscar Golf, the original gangster. K5 CFY. Mark, go ahead. Welcome to our net.
K5 CFY. Man, thanks for that introduction, Ray. Well, we're making progress up here in Ohio, Ray. We have just refurbished our Nubicam GPS. They had a bum speaker, a bad suction cup, and a dead battery. I was able to put all that together, and it's working fine and updating. Don't rely on it that much. It's just a nice backup, and it's got a camera built in, too. I use that Android Auto mostly now, and I can report things in the roadway or cops looking out for you, and other people do the same. And took the antenna off the vehicle, the mag mount. It's embarrassing. Jim calling me up in the mornings 2 or 3 times, so we're going to put the analyzer on that, make a measurement, clean it up, and analyze it again. My gosh, if that ain't it, it's got to be the connection to the SWR meter I got in the car, because Lord knows it can't be my radio or the operator. All right, Ray. Oh, and we got us a 3D printer. I finally pulled the trigger and decided on a Creality K2 Pro. So hopefully we'll be making some antenna parts. I want to make something for satellites. One of them quadra helix antennas. K4OG. Thanks for keeping us company. Y'all keeping us company. K4OG. Back to you, Ray.
All righty, Mark. Always good to hear from you. Good to hear you every morning on the barometer net and all the other nets as well. But thanks for all you do for the clubs and ham radio in general. We'll say 73 to you, Mark. Have a great afternoon. Stay safe. Well, clear us. Kilo 4 Oscar Golf. Let's go to Mr. Eddie in Annapolis, Maryland. And Hector, if you're still there, you'll be up next. Eddie, go ahead.
Yeah, hi, Ray. Yeah, I hope Nick is still listening because I have a story for him. Actually, it's sad to hear that their parent had passed away. But when I was young, I lived in Florida, for about 8 years, and was there, I think, it's probably like from 7 years old to probably maybe, 8 years. I was about 15, I guess, when we left there. But anyway, we used to go once a year, my dad and I and my mom, we'd go to this bridge somewhere in Orlando. I don't know exactly where it is, or could probably never remember how to find it. But anyway, they had a bar on both sides of the bridge. So if you got thirsty while you were fishing, you could go to one bar or you could go to the other bar. I'll pause it for a second. And the one bar on one side of the bridge had these two cockatoos, one on each side of the bar. And all of a sudden you'd be in there and you'd hear one of them say, "What do you have?" And then the other one would pipe up and say, "Pabst Blue Ribbon." And then the other one would say, "What do you have?" And the other one would say, "Budweiser." So it was really kind of funny, and since Nick had mentioned the parrot, I reminded him of those two cockatoos. So anyway, here in Annapolis, it's 38 degrees this morning. We had a little bit of dusting, a little snow, but, not very much. And then it turned to rain, and then now it looks like nothing's happening. So I ran to the store real quick this morning when they first opened up and got 3 packs, 18 eggs in each pack for 99 cents each. That was a deal I could not pass up. So anyway, turn it back to you, Ray. W3TD, back to net. It's always good to hear you.
Hey, well, thanks for checking in. That was a great story there. Anyway, have a good one, Eddie. Good to hear you. 73, we'll clear W3ETB. And let's go to Jacksonville, North Carolina. Talk to Hector. Kilo Romeo 4, Charlie Oscar Hotel. And Pete, you'll be up next. Hector, go ahead.
Good evening to the top of the noontime to the net. We're just here tweaking the old buddy pole antenna, playing with it. And not much to report. Just upgraded my 7300 to 1.42. Had to do a couple upgrades to catch up to the latest. 1.42 on the updates. And I'm about to go out there and do some e-biking because out here in Jacksonville, I believe the temperature is 64 degrees right now, and that's great weather for biking for me. Anyway, I'm originally from New York, so the cold here is perfect. It's like being in Florida. Other than that, not much to report. Just most important. Oh, and I'm waiting for this wire that I ordered. I go through them like water. It's a window connector for the radio that I can slide under the window frame and be able to close the window without having to make holes on the window frame. So I go through those a lot. This is my 6-1. Luckily, it only costs like $5-6. And, we're thankful for our health. Thank God. And we all have a great day. With that, send it back to you. Net control, like always. fine job, and we'll be monitoring the frequency. KL4 COH monitoring.
Alrighty, Hector. Thank you for checking in with us, and we'll say 73 to you. Have a great afternoon there in North Carolina, and we'll clear with Kilo Romeo 4 Charlie Oscar Hotel. Let's go to Coweta, Oklahoma here, and talk to Pete, N5 KBD, and Grant, you'll be up next. Pete, go ahead. Pete might have been in and out. November 5, Kilo Bravo Delta. November 5, Kilo Bravo Delta. Pete, go ahead. All right, no, nothing heard there. Let's go to Grant, KD5 AFS. Good afternoon, Grant. I suppose you're not cooking anything today or smoking anything.
Okay, 5CFY, KD5 AFS. Good afternoon, Ray, and everybody else out there. No, I'm not planning on smoking anything anytime soon. We're too dry, Ray, and they're starting to issue burn bans all over the place, so I think I'll just cool it for a while. I started out at 21 this morning, and I'm 37 now, but I got up this morning, Ray, and there was 100th of an inch of rain on the weather station, so it must have sprinkled sometime last night before everything froze, because there were little frozen drops of water all over everything this morning. So and I saw something on the news. Some places got snow this morning. But other than that, Ray, I got out a couple of times, went up to the Apple Barrel, and went over to Harbor Freight and Claremore, and I guess about 11 o'clock that wind was starting to pick up pretty good, so I'm hiding out from the wind the rest of the day. Thanks for picking me up, Ray. I think that's about all I got, and I will send it back. KD5 AFS.
All right, Grant. Well, thanks for checking in with us, and that's what I plan on, staying on the warm side of the door. All right, this is Ray, K5CFY with the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net. We got a few minutes before the top of the hour before we turn it over to Josh. Yeah, this is Saturday. Anyway, Josh will be taking over here at the top of the hour, but we're taking check-ins. If you'd like to check in, please call.
Tango Oscar Hotel, make 0, Tango Oscar Hotel, mobile.
Quite a train wreck there, and I heard Kilo Tango Mobile, so give me your call sign again.
Make 0, Tango Oscar Hotel, mobile.
Slow down just a little bit and give it to me again. I'm not getting the very first of your call sign.
Make 0, Tango Oscar Hotel, mobile.
Time. Anybody else?
Kilo 9, Papa Bravo November, Paul in Arizona.
Kilo Charlie 8,
58 Hotel Romeo Foxtrot, W8 HRF, Josh in Akron, Ohio.
Kilo Echo 8, X-ray, KE8.
Wait, I'm not getting the last of your call sign. Try it again there. Kilo Echo 8, X-ray, I think.
Lima Bravo, KE8 TLB. Randy and Ripman, I'll be in and out. 73, God bless everyone.
There, Randy. All right, let's see if we can run this list. I think we had Mitch in there first. Mike 0 Tango Oscar Hotel. Mitch, go ahead. Mike Oscar Tango Oscar Hotel. Mike Oscar Tango Hotel. I heard somebody key up, but no audio. I'm not hearing anything. One more time. Mike Oscar Tango Oscar Hotel. The Kilo 9 station, there was quite a few collisions there, but all I caught was Kilo 9. If you're there, come on in here.
Kilo 9, Papa, Bravo, November, Paul in Arizona.
Oh, Kilo 9, Papa, Bravo, November. I actually wrote it down on the paper, but I didn't get it on the Netlogger. But Kilo 9, Papa, Bravo, November. Go ahead, Paul. I think this might be your first time checking into the net. Go ahead.
This is Kilo 9, Papa, Bravo, November. Yes, this is the first time I've checked into this net. Just moved from Indiana to Arizona and finally got my HF antenna up, and I'm able to hit much of the stations in the far east that I couldn't from Indiana, so it's been a lot of fun. K9 PBN 73s, thanks for the net.
Paul, we're here every day, so come back and join us anytime. We're here every day from noon Central Time for a couple of hours, so I'll invite you back anytime you have time. So we'll clear with Kilo 9, Papa, Bravo, November. And let's see here if we can find Mr. Josh here somewhere. Josh, are you out there and ready to go?
K5 CFY, W8 HRF. About 60 seconds, Mr. Ray. I'm putting Betty in bed. But I'll be ready to rock and roll in just a minute.
4 minutes before I'll turn it loose to you. I just want to make sure everything's working. You're sounding good, so all is good. So we'll catch you here in just 3 or 4 minutes. Or we'll clear with W8 HRF. And I think Randy was in and out. KE8 TLB. KE8 TLB. I think you were in and out.
Hey, Ray. Yeah, I was in and out, but since I'm here, I might as well talk. This is Kilo Echo 8, Tango Lima Bravo, KE8 TLB. Happy Saturday to everyone. Just hanging out here in the garage. And, yeah, Ray, I was wondering, my stove fan, the little fan that you put on top of your stove and it starts running on heat. Yeah, mine quit working, and I've been trying to troubleshoot it. One thing, the little motor was pretty dirty. They recommend you keep it cleaned out with some electrical cleaner. I did that, and now it still isn't working, but I looked on YouTube, and there's a little piece of metal on the bottom of it, and if it gets purple looking like it's been too hot, then it doesn't work anymore. So I'm trying to figure out if I can fix that or not. So good old YouTube. So thanks for getting me in there, Ray, and appreciate running the net, and appreciate everyone. So have a great day. This is Kilo Echo 8 Tango Lima Bravo, KE8 TLB 73. God bless everyone.
Those things amaze me, how they work and everything, but anyway, good luck with that. All right, anybody else out there would like to check into the net? We've got a couple of minutes. If you'd like to check in, please call.
Golf Whiskey 8, Sierra Zulu Lima, Dave in Plano, Newport, South Wales.
VK3, Oscar Delta Delta.
Station, I typed it in wrong. Give me your call sign again. VK3.
This is VK3, Oscar Delta Delta.
I got you in there, and thanks for checking in. But let me get it, Dave, and then we'll get back to you there. GW8, Sierra Zulu Lima. Mr. Dave, good to hear you. I haven't talked to you in a while. How you doing this evening?
K5CFY from Golf Whiskey 8, Sierra Zulu Lima. Good afternoon, Ray, and everybody on the net. Yeah, I have been listening along, but I've just been a bit busy. But I'm, that's gone for now. So I'm back to normal there, Ray. And please proxy in there, of course. Declan, 2 Whiskey 0, the kind young ham, and Sue, Mike Whiskey 7, finally did it. It just appeared before my eyes on Netlogger. Yeah, we got 4. Where are we? Yeah, 43 Foxtrot at the moment, 6.2 Charlie. Local time's 1900. And I know you're going to pass it over to Josh shortly after Colin VK3ODD. So I'd just like to announce that the New Year's Eve net for the Extended Freedom Network, the participation certificates are now available. So if you go to extendedfreedom.network, Extended Freedom is all one word, extendedfreedom.network, you can download your participation certificates. Just follow the link on there, and it'll guide you through. So I'll put that URL on the blue screen there on Netlogger as well, extendedfreedom.network. Okay, so I know you're over time, Ray, so I'll put it back to you, my friend. K5CFY from GW8SZL.
Alrighty, Dave, good to hear you. That was a wonderful net. It's gave our repeaters up here a good workout, so but it was a fun net. I listened a lot. I didn't get to participate in it this year, but thank you for doing it, and the Extended Freedom folks for doing all that. As I know, it was a lot of work getting it all together, but it really turned out well. Thank you, Dave, and we do have Mr. Declan in there, 2 Whiskey 0 kind young ham, and Miss Sue. Mike Whiskey 7 finally did it, and thank you guys. Have a great evening, and 73 to you. Stay well. We'll clear with GW8 Sierra Zulu Lima. Let's go to VK3 Oscar Delta Delta. Colin, go ahead. Your turn.
This is VK3 Oscar Delta Delta, and I'd like to say good afternoon to all of you out there. And it's also good morning to me, because me in Melbourne, Australia, or Victoria, and just getting ready to start my day, having a coffee, and I enjoy listening to you guys of the Boredom Breaker, and I believe your call sign is K5CFY, because I do like to put it into my logger, and I will start my day and go to the markets, and also got to buy myself a new pair of shoes and a battery for my car, because one of my cars, the battery's gone dead because I don't use it that often. And this is VK3 Oscar Delta Delta.
Thanks for checking in there from down under. We always enjoy talking to you. Have yourself a great day today. So with that, I'll say 73 to you, and come back and join us anytime. All right, it's top of the hour, a little past, so I'm looking for Mr. Josh, Whiskey 8, Hotel Romeo Foxtrot, and I'm turning the log over to you, and like to thank everybody who took time to check into the net. Hope you hang around and check back in with Josh. Josh, are you there? Take it. Your turn. Go ahead.
K5 CFY, W8 HRF. Good afternoon, Mr. Ray. Thank you for running the first hour. We do appreciate it. And, I've been running around like a chicken with my head cut off, trying to get Betty in bed, and we got some kerosene and gas, and so it's been a busy day. We're kind of getting ready for winter field day over here. So, be nice to take a little bit of an hour, take a breather, and talk to everybody. We're looking forward to it. So, let me go ahead and take a break real quick. Your NCO for the second hour is Josh, Juliet Oscar Sierra Hotel. My call, Whiskey 8, Hotel Romeo Foxtrot. I'm located in Akron, Ohio. What else am I supposed to say here? I should look at my script. I'd like to remind everyone that we're linked in with numerous repeaters across the country. So we ask that you keep for a couple of seconds before you start talking and hold on for a few seconds after so that you don't get cut off. We want to hear everything that you have to say. With that, let's see, we have 37 on the log. So we only got a couple more to get to number 42, the answer to life, the universe, and everything. That is pretty cool. Let me make sure that I got the logger real quick. Yep, it's working. Okay, fine business. Station's waiting to check into the Boredom Breaker Net. Please come with your call sign phonetically, along with alphabetically, and your name and location. Please call now.
Kilo Charlie 8, Zulu Whiskey Papa, Doc in Canton, Ohio.
This is Kilo Charlie 8, Mike Romeo Charlie, Bob in Oakwood Village, Ohio. I'm going to be in and out for the net.
Newberry, KFQV.
Kilo Charlie 0, Lima Romeo Mike, KC0, LRM Kelly, Wichita, Kansas.
November 8, Mike Whiskey Sierra, Pete, Papa Echo, Tango Echo, Jackson Township, Stark County, Ohio.
Josh, please check in. Kilo November 4, Echo Whiskey Tango. I'll be in and out this hour.
Kilo Charlie 8 Golf Whiskey, KC8, GW, Greg Watson, in and out.
Kilo Mike 7 Delta, Mike, Kilo Mike 7, Jerry, checking
Charlie,
in,
Delta,
be in and out.
Charlie, Tempe, Arizona. Please check me in and out. This is Kilo Mike 7, Charlie, Delta, Charlie.
Kilo Charlie 5, Romeo Bravo Golf, KC5 Real Big Guns, Shannon in Tulsa, in and out.
Victor Kilowatt 1, Juicy Tomato, VK1JT, in and out.
I think I made it through last time. KC5 Real Big Guns, Shannon in Tulsa, in and out.
Kilo Charlie 2, November Juliet Victor, KC2NJV, in and out.
Kilo Mike.
Kilo Charlie 8, November Oscar Victor, KC8 NOV Marty, Mobile, in and out.
Kilo Romeo 4 Golf Foxtrot, in and out.
All right. I'm going to pump the brakes here. Pump the brakes. I'm going to pick it up. That was an awesome... Oh, I think I'm doubling.
W7 O'Neill.
VK3. All right, let's hold up. Okay. That was an awesome list of check-ins. Jeez Louise. I missed a few in there, though, so let's go. Let's read off who I have. Charlie 8 Zulu, Kilo Charlie 8 Zulu Whiskey Papa. Doc, I got you in there from Canton. Bob, KC8 MRC, I got you in and out. Bob, KC8 FQV Mark, I got you in there. KC0, Kelly, goodness. KC0 LRM Kelly, yep, I'm running the second hour, not Alan today. Hey, stop giving Alan a hard time. No, I'm kidding. And Pete, N8 MWS, I got you in there as well. November 8, Mike Whiskey Sierra. Thomas, I got you in and out. KN4EWT, thank you for stopping by. Greg, KC8GW, I got you in and out. Thank you for stopping by. This is where I started missing some stuff. I got a Kilo Mike 7, Charlie Delta Charlie, KC, and then I also got KC5 Real Big Guns. Shannon, got you in and out. Shannon. VK1 Juicy Tomato, I got you in and out, John. Thanks for stopping by from down under there. And we also picked up Wayne, KC2 NJV. There was another John in there that I missed. Let's see, Shannon, John, and Wayne were in and out. Marty, KC8 NOV, I got you in there. And then there was another station who I missed. I'm just going to ask for, if you didn't hear your call, please come back and I'll try to get you on the list. So if you weren't in that list and you tried to check in, please come with your call sign now.
Kilo Mike 7 Delta Bravo, Mike Jerry Sierra. John.
Kilo India
right,
5
let's hold it up there.
Delta Mike. KI5 WDM Donald in the Osage.
All right, let's hold it up there. Hold it up there.
Good afternoon, Josh.
VK3. All right, we'll try to hold this again. I got you, Tim. Let's hold it up there.
VK3, Oscar Delta Delta.
Okay, I think I got it this time. This is Whiskey 8 Hotel Romeo Foxtrot. Net control for the Boredom Breaker net. Sometimes we're in control. Okay, who did we miss? John. There was a John in there with a Kilo Mike. Kilo Mike. Can you come back with your call sign? It was Harold or Benjamin. I got the other two Kilo Mikes. There's a John in there that's a Kilo Mike, possibly a 7. Could you come with your call sign, please?
Kilo Mike 7, Big Ham Sandwich, John in Phoenix, Arizona.
All right, thank you, John. I got you in there. Kilo Mike 7, Big Ham Sandwich. I like it. And I will also remind everybody, phonetics help. They do help. Let's see. There is a Kilo Romeo 4 Golf station in there as well. Kilo Romeo 4 Golf. Could you come with your call sign again?
W8WKY.
Okay, nothing heard there, so we're going to go ahead and delete that row. Okay, I know there was more in there that I missed. Let me read this off real quick again. We'll try this again. Kilo Charlie 8 Zulu Whiskey Papa, got you, Doc. KC8 MRC Bob in and out. KC8 FQV, got you in there. Kelly, KC0 LRM, N8 MWS Pete, KN4 EWT Thomas, KC8 GW Greg, Thomas and Greg are in and out. KM7 Delta Quebec Mike, I got you in there. Gerald, Kilo Mike 7, Charlie Delta Charlie Benjamin, I got you in there. Shannon's in and out. KC5 RBG, VK1 GC Tomato John is in and out. Wayne, KC2 NJV Wayne is in and out. John, Kilo Mike 7 Bravo Hotel Sierra is in there. KC8 NOV Marty, KI5 WDM Donald, KI5 TAQ Taco Tim, VK3 Oscar Delta Delta Colin. Anybody else? Anyone I missed?
W7NL Neil.
Toaster, Martin Watford, Ohio.
All right, let me pick it up there. Okay, the only ones I picked up on that round was Neil, and I missed your call, and KE8 SFS Mark. All the other stations you tried to check in, you were either too staticky or your audio was too low. The last station who called in, the audio was too low. So we have a big list. We're going to go ahead and jump up to the top, and we're going to go ahead and work the list. But stick around, and we'll take another round of check-ins in a little bit here, and that's what we're going to do. So let's jump back up and talk to Doc. KC8ZWP, how's it going, Doc, and what do you have for the Boredom Breaker net?
Excuse me. Good afternoon, Josh, and everyone on the net. This is KC8ZWP, Doc in Canton, Ohio. Just playing a little POTA, doing some hunting today, CW. Really enjoy that, and it's kind of busy out there today, and the bands aren't too awful bad. First time I think I ever checked into this net, but I just wanted to drop by and say hello, and that's basically about all I've got. So with that, Josh, I'll send it back to Net Control, KC8ZWP.
Kilo Charlie 8, Zulu Whiskey Papa, W Whiskey 8 Hotel Romeo Foxtrot. All right, Doc, well, you enjoy doing some POTA. It is not too bad out there. It's a balmy 30 degrees. It's not a frigid 30 degrees when I was out there. So, hey, enjoy POTA. That sounds like a lot of fun, and thanks for checking into the net. We'll catch you later. You're clear with KC8ZWP. Let's talk to Mark, KC8FQV. What's going on, Mark? What do you have for the net?
Not a lot, but yeah, just control went away. I don't know, the above that must not wiped it out. Covered it up. But yeah, you had a good run going there. 16 people, wow. So, yeah, very good Peter. Cool. But you're not wanting to do it. Let me know. And I'll go over to Allstar straight. KWB. Unless someone is. You might be looking at the dashboard to let me know. KWB.
KC8FQV, W8HRF. Yeah, I kind of missed your question there, Mark. But yeah, I am looking at the dashboard right now. There wasn't too much to help me out there. A lot of people were coming through repeaters, so I don't really see any nodes that were keyed up. So, all right, Mark, you have yourself a good Saturday. Thank you for stopping by, and we'll say 7-3. It's going to clear with KC8FQV, and we're going to talk to Kelly, KC0LRM, W8HRF. Hi, Kelly. How's it going? I don't see Alan anywhere, so I think you're in the clear. How are you?
Oh, hey, Josh, thanks for getting me in there. I got always mess with Alan. Pretty good here. I don't know about where y'all are. You sound like 30 degrees there. Here we are like 20 degrees, and the wind chill is like 0 almost. It is like brutal out there. We went to Walmart, and walking into the store was horrible because I was walking into the wind. Coming back wasn't so bad. Luckily, the sun's coming out now, so that's good, a little bit better. But I'm going to get off here. You got a long list there, and I'll let you get on the other list. Thanks for running this hour for us. All right, back to you.
KC0LRM, W8HRF. All right, Kelly, well, it's nice to hear you. And, yeah, that's face freezing weather. It's frigid out there. Jeez Louise. Glad you were able to make the Walmart run, though. And enjoy your Saturday. Thanks for stopping by. Going to clear with KC0LRM. Brings us down to Pete. N8MWS right here in Northeast Ohio. How are you, Pete? And congratulations, you are number 42 on the list. The answer to life, the universe, and everything. What do you have for the Boredom Breaker Net today?
Hey, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are in the world. It's Pete, N8MWS. I'm over here in Jackson Township, Stark County, Ohio. And I only got Maslin Club has their banquet tonight, W8NP, for our locals. It's over at Legends Golf Course in Maslin. You can get tickets at the door if anybody's bored, wants to come out. It's like $20 at the door. You get fed, and the food is great. And for $20, you get a lot of food and get to hang around with a bunch of other ham radio operators. Just want to say shout out to my VK friends. I get up early in the morning here in Eastern Standard Time in the U.S., about 5:30, and I always make a handful of contacts into Australia. So it's always been like that. It's like a pipeline from Ohio to Australia. It's been like that ever since I've been a ham, and I've been a ham for like 36 years. So that's all I got. And 7-3s, Happy New Year to everybody. And my local friends, if you're going to the banquet tonight, I'll see you there. N8MWS, back to net control.
N8MWS, W8HRF. All right, Pete, well, enjoy the banquet tonight. I will be at a work function tonight. We're doing our holiday party. It's like our Christmas party, but after December. It's kind of nice that they do it after the busyness of December. So I was going to ask you, what time do you get up to talk to the VK stations and what band? In my mind, it's 10 meters. Go ahead.
I'm usually up, no later than 5:30 a.m., and like between 5:30 and 6:30 seems to be a pretty good time. And I'm on 20 meters for that.
All right, well, thanks for the info, because that's something on my bucket list to do, so maybe I'll have to get up a little early and try it out on 20 meters. So, hey, fine business. Thanks for the info, and we'll catch you later. Going to clear with N8MWS. And that brings us down to Gerald. Kilo Mike 7, Delta Kilo Mike. Kilo Mike 7, Delta Kilo Mike. How are you, Gerald, and what do you have for the Boredom Breaker net? Uh-oh. Maybe he was in and out and I missed that. Kilo Mike 7, Delta Kilo Mike. Gerald, are you out there? This is Whiskey 8 Hotel Romeo Foxtrot. KM7, DKM. Are you out there, Gerald? All right, nothing heard, so we'll go ahead and jump down to the next, I believe. Yep, another Arizona station. Kilo Mike 7, Charlie Delta Charlie. How are you, Benjamin? And what do you have for the net today?
Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, etc. This is, this is my day to get the laundry, dishes, and basic needs done. Kind of wrap that up, and now I'm working on setting up a virtual machine environment and some geeky stuff. That's it for me, basically. Thank you for calling me out. This is KM7 CDC. Back to next.
All right, Benjamin. We got you in there. You sounded good. You're a little quiet, but I heard everything you had to say. And it looks like this is the first time you're checking into the Boredom Breaker net, so welcome. We're here every day. Noon Central Time, runs for 2 hours, and change net control at the top of the hour. Do you go by Benjamin or do you go by Ben? Over.
Oh, thanks for asking. Either really works. I tend to use Benjamin more on the radio because it's, it's more, it sounds better. It's Dan, it could be Dan, it could be something else, but Benjamin kind of comes down to Benjamin. So that works for me. Sorry for the long answer. This is KM7 CDC, back to net.
Somebody who's driving has their mic keyed down. I'm going to have to disconnect Ohio if we don't get that resolved. Somebody in Ohio is driving with the mic keyed down. Whiskey 8 Hotel Romeo Foxtrot here. All right. Sometimes that works. All right, Benjamin, I got you down. We have a preferred name column here in Netlogger, so I'll leave it down there as Benjamin. Nice to make your acquaintance, and you have yourself a fine Saturday. Enjoy it, and good luck installing that virtual machine. We're going to clear with KM7 CDC. This is Whiskey 8 Hotel Romeo Foxtrot, W8 HRF. My name is Josh, Juliet Oscar Sierra Hotel, the net control for the second hour of the Boredom Breaker Net. I'm located here in Akron, Ohio. And next on the list, we're going to talk to John, Kilo Mike 7, Bravo Hotel Sierra. How are you, John? And what do you have for the net today? We'll go ahead and try that one more time. Kilo Mike 7, Bravo Hotel Sierra. Are you out there, John? All right, nothing heard. Let's jump down here to Marty, KC8NOV. How are you, Marty, and what do you have for the net today? Kilo Charlie 8, November Oscar Victor. Marty, are you out there? All right, Marty is usually mobile and in and out. I forgot to put him down as mobile. Didn't hear it, but all right, Marty, we'll catch you later. If you're listening, have yourself a good Saturday. Let's talk to Donald. I think Donald's out there. KI5 WDM. How are you, Donald, and what do you have for the net?
Good afternoon, Josh. This is KI5 WDM. Yeah, I'm not going to let you down. Nothing much. I would like to say I felt like an idiot yesterday. I went through the whole hour of the net, and I had a lot of noise every time somebody called in and checked in. Just a lot of noise. I thought, well, when the net's over, I'll get a hold of Ray and we can see what we can do. And then right toward the end there, I just happened to look down at my antenna switch box, and I was on an old antenna that's up there on bad wire. So, lesson learned. I was at a point for a long time where I'd unhook everything and check my SWR every time before I plugged it in and turned on the radio. I guess I'm going to have to go back to that habit. With that, Josh, that's all I've got. You're doing great, sounding good, and working through the nightmares really well. We'll talk at you later. This is KI5WDM on the side.
KI5WDM, W8HRF. All right, Donald, well, that is a funny story. Nobody's ever had the wrong antenna connected to their radio before, right? Yeah, I don't have the coax coming into the ham shack labeled, and so sometimes if I'm disconnecting or going between different radios, I'll accidentally hook the HF antenna to the VHF port. It's like, why is my SWR through the roof? So, well, hey, thanks for the kind words there, and we're navigating through it. I think if I slow down, that also helps things too, so I've kind of slowed myself down a little bit. Enjoy your Saturday, Donald, and thanks for checking in. Going to clear with KI5 WDM. Going to talk with Taco Tim, KI5 TAQ. How are you, Tim, and what do you have for the net today?
Hi, good afternoon, Josh. This is KI5 TAQ. What do I have? Well, I got shall we say, a lot of coming up with at least a couple questions, maybe for a BeaconNet if you want someone to substitute an alternate question or two.
Well, Tim, I'll let you know. Let me ask Dustin, since he's the boss man, but I wouldn't mind a day off. I certainly wouldn't mind a day off every now and again from trivia. So maybe during one of the Josh and Lucy shows coming up here. We normally do the last Wednesday of the month. We do the Josh and Lucy show on the BeaconNet. So let me ask Dustin. But I think, hey, like I said, I wouldn't mind a day off.
Okay, well, all you can do is just make contact with me, and then we'll see what happens. But besides that, pretty nice day out here in the Tulsa area. Right now around 30-some degrees, and yeah, it's not enough to bring snow, but, well, the only other thing would be is to rest and relax for the rest of the day. And then, of course, Sunday, the normal run of the Boredom Breaker, and then be back on for the BeaconNet. And hopefully we'll hear you on the BeaconNet Sunday night.
Roger that, Tim. Yep, we will. I think we're going to be there. I got to look. Tomorrow I am kind of keeping it a low-key day. Today's kind of like my winter field day prep day. I think some of it's going to bleed into tomorrow, and then tomorrow we're going to spend a little bit of family time, and then probably in the evening I'll have a little more winter field day prep I'll be doing during the net. So that's my plan for tomorrow. So we'll hear you tomorrow, and yeah, that sounds good. So I see your emails on QRZ, so I'll have to shoot you an email here. Maybe I'll shoot you an email after winter field day once things calm down. And I get a chance to talk with Dustin and catch up with him. So, all right, Tim. Well, thanks for checking in, and we will catch you later. Enjoy your Saturday. Goodness gracious, enjoy your Saturday. Let's re-identify. This is the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net. My name is Josh, Juliet Oscar Sierra Hotel. My call, Whiskey 8 Hotel Romeo Foxtrot, located here in Akron, Ohio. And we have 3 more on the list, and we're going to take some more check-ins after that. VK3, Oscar Delta Delta, Colin. Let's see, VK is down. That's Australia. What's going on, Colin? What do you have for the Boredom Breaker Net?
W8WKY.
W8HRF. Josh, this is VK3, Oscar Delta Delta. Yeah, got myself a new transmitter to play with for my Echolink, and so that way I can talk to you guys and everything like that. And yeah, it's actually an NESect 2W Pro, and yeah, it's got a lovely screen on it that's nice and huge. And yeah, at least I don't have to worry about, like, all the time using a mouse to click the button. I've actually got a mic and everything like that, and I quite like it. And yeah, and I dropped in to say hello to you, Josh, and say hello to everybody out there, and good afternoon. And yeah, doing some wiring today on my full drive, and doing some shopping, and getting myself some new shoes for work, because yeah, I tend to wear work shoes longer than I wear any other shoes. This is BK3, returning it back to Josh, which is W8HRF.
VK3, Oscar Delta Delta, Whiskey 8, Hotel Romeo Foxtrot. Foxtrot. All right, Colin. Well, sounds like you have yourself a full day planned. Hold on, I got to remember, how does this work? Are you? I think you're coming to us from the future. Yeah, I think it's Sunday down there. Fine business on everything you were talking about there. The shoes is what stuck out to me, because I've been wearing my same shoes. I had my wedding in those shoes, and I wear them to work every day, and they are getting worn out, man. So just a pair of tan dress shoes. So, but I am going to need some tennis shoes pretty soon because mine are looking like rags. They're a mess. So, all right, Colin. Thanks for stopping by, and you have yourself a fine day. We'll catch you later. Going to clear the VK3 Oscar Delta Delta. There was a station out there. I did not get the call sign. Name was Neil. Could you come with your call sign again? Is there a Neil out there who is coming in towards the end of the list?
Oh, yeah, Josh, W7NL Neil. Just take it easy on your shoes. You can walk on the tops, I'll walk on the bottom. And for the guys off to the east, you ought to be in Arizona. But if I can see the thermometer right, it's 80 degrees. And make a snowman. That's all I have to say, guys. Bye. W7AL.
All right, let me make sure I got your call right. Is it Whiskey Alpha Lima, Whiskey 7 Alpha Lima?
I'll say 7 women, no little women. How's that? W7EL is clear. Did you get it?
I think so. I think it's Whiskey 7 Alpha Lima. All right, thanks so much for stopping by, and we'll catch you later. Enjoy. Yes, I will take it. I'll have to take it a little easier on my shoes. You're right. I sure wear them out fast. So, all right, we're gonna go ahead and jump on down and talk to Mark. Kilo Echo 8 Sierra Foxtrot Sierra. How are you, Mark? And we'll take some more check-ins right after Mark.
See you at the meeting last Thursday night, and Josh, you and Lucy and the kids. We got 29 degrees here. It says like snow, 1%, but I look out there. It don't look like it's snowing. I don't know. And I feel like 17 degrees, and the wind is 9 miles per hour. Gas price is $2.77 to $2.79 all around Wadger, and that. Let me drop it for a bit. It's good to hear you on the radio today, and that. Too bad I wasn't 42. You know, can't do nothing about that. You know, but doing okay. I got my bed in, last Thursday, and the instruction, they sent the instruction in the mail, and I got the instruction for put the bed together yesterday, but the problem is I need a couple guys to help me to put the bed together, that's the only problem is, because it said it got to be at least two person to put the bed together. And I thought there was a twin bed, but a full Victoria bed, so it's a big bed, and but I hope it'll be comfortable enough when I got it all together, but I'm looking for a couple guys in our club to do it, that's all I can say, on that. With that, I'll give it back to you. You and Lucy and the kids had a good day and everything. 73, Kia 8, Sierra Foxtrot Sierra.
Kilo Echo 8, Sierra Foxtrot Sierra, Whiskey 8, Hotel Romeo Foxtrot. All right, Mark, Well, I know I heard Phil say that he would be willing to help you out, and he was looking for some folks to help you too. I can't remember what day he was saying he was going to do that though, but yeah, hopefully you're able to find some folks to help out. Have you been in contact with Phil there, Mark?
He said he was looking for a couple guys, but he had notes to see to it on that.
All right, sounds good. Yep, I'm sure Phil will be able to rustle up some guys. But all right, Mark. Well, it's good to hear you on the net here, and we'll catch you later. Enjoy your Saturday, and we appreciate you stopping by. Clear with KE8 SFS. Let's see. We're at the bottom of the list, but I picked up 2 stations off the blue screen. AI5Q and W3ETB. And I'm also going to throw KD8 SLG on the list. Let's go ahead and talk to those guys, and we'll take some check-ins. AI5Q. How are you, Jerrison? What do you have for the Boredom Breaker net?
Hey, Josh, I'm doing pretty good. 40 minutes for the first round of check-ins. That's pretty impressive. That was a long list, and don't fear if you're out there waiting in the wings, you'll get in until 2 o'clock Central Time, and then he cuts it off mid-sentence at 2 o'clock. He's done. He never goes over. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway. I spent the morning cutting out Pinewood Derby cars for a bunch of people. We have bandsaws and sanders for the pack, and I'm one of the few people that volunteers to cut out everybody else's cars because it's kind of a high-risk, low-reward situation to help somebody else beat your own kids, you know. So, anyway, that's what I did this morning, was cut out probably 15, 20 Pinewood Derby cars. We had 3 bandsaws going, so that's not too bad for being one of 3 guys cutting out cars. We had a lot of people stop by this morning, and they kind of tailed off and packed everything up and headed home. The rest of the family was out doing a service project for Varick's Patrol for Scouts, and then they went to Hideaway Pizza, but they went there before I was done with my stuff, so I'm just at home fending for myself. Anyway, that's okay. Well, yeah, that's about it. It's good to hear you, Josh, and we'll say 73 and pass it back to net control. This is AI5Q.
W8WKY.
AI5Q, W8HRF. All right, Jarrett. Yeah, we never run past 3 o'clock at all. Cut it off mid-sentence right there. I don't think we're going to run over too much today. I got to jump out a little after 3 here and get ready to go to that work party. So, but yeah, I like how you described that. High risk, low reward, helping other kids with their cars, and they might beat your own kiddos. So with them. So, all right, Jarrett. Well, thank you for stopping by. It's always good to hear you, and nice to hear how things are going with the family. So you enjoy your Saturday, and we'll catch you later. Clear with AI5Q. Next, we're going to pick up W3ETB. Eddie down in Annapolis, Maryland. I guess over in Annapolis, Maryland. How are you, Eddie? And what do you have for the net?
Yeah, hi there, Josh. Yeah, Jarrett made the best Derby car win. that's the thing, and I guess it's just like any other sport, you know, where there's kids and stuff. You know, it's it's all just a game, you know, and so I don't know if actually when they had to do those Derby cars, I remember that when I was younger, and I always wanted one, but you know, never was in the Scouts. I always liked their motto, you know, but. And I was wondering if you know some cheating goes on if they oil those wheels or oil the axles and stuff to get them to go faster. You know, but it's kind of a cool thing. I used to watch it on TV when I was younger. You know, and I always thought that was really neat. these soapbox derbies, and it's pretty cool. Here in Annapolis, I don't think the temperature's changed too much. It's still kind of cool outside, and I'm staying in, and hopefully, if it wasn't for going and getting the eggs this morning, they were on sale. I wouldn't have went out today. I told the wife the other day, I said, I'm not going out till spring. So maybe if there's anything we need, maybe we can order it and have it delivered or something. It's kind of great nowadays that, if you really, don't mind paying a little extra to get things delivered so you don't have to go. But I made a big pot of chili this morning. Had some button mushrooms and stuff, and I wanted to use them up before they went bad, and I fixed that with some onions and green peppers and stuff, and threw it in a pot with a couple cans of beans and tomatoes, and made a pot of vegetarian chili. So I'm the only one that eats it here. Nobody else eats it in my house, or even my kids. They don't even eat that type of stuff. So anyway, turn it back to you there, Josh. I hope everything's going well with you, Lucy, and the kids there. Have a good W3TV. Back to that.
W3ETB, W8HRF. All right, Eddie. Well, it sounds like you've got a full Saturday. And, man, the food sounds good. I didn't have anything too fancy for lunch. What did we have? I had egg bake and something else. Just egg bake, actually. Betty had peanut butter and jelly, but we didn't have any bread. So she had two hamburger buns. She had some hamburger buns with peanut butter and jelly on it. So she had two of them, so she was hungry, and now she's sitting upstairs. She's either taking a nap or she is playing with her little leap pad. So she needed a nap, though. I think she fell asleep. I'll go up and check on her in a little bit here. But all right, Eddie, thank you for checking in. It's nice to hear you, and we'll catch you later. It's getting clear with W3ETB. Let's jump on down here and talk to Nick. KD8SLG. How are you, Nick? Sorry if my I don't know, the way I handled the train wreck was giving you stress there. I got to figure out how to handle that a little better. But how are you, Nick? What do you have for the net?
W8HRF KD8SLG. Good afternoon, Josh, and all the Boredom Breaker netizens. Always teachable moments, always teachable moments. What happens is this: you try to untangle that one or two people that you missed from a run like that, and then 8 or 10 people come in. And then you try to do that again, and then you get a couple more people that weren't there before they come in because they hear people checking in. So, yeah, sometimes you just got to put the brakes on it, pump the brakes, get everybody to slow down a little bit. Dustin knows. We've done it a million times. Good to hear you, man. Good times. It's really fun when we have our links here with Oklahoma. And I considered doing the first hour today, but I barely would have gotten back in time, and I've had a bunch of other stuff going on, and there's voices in the background, and there's people here. So I'm going to go make vegetable soup. Beef vegetable soup for dinner. Sounds hearty and yummy and warm, doesn't it? Fine business, Josh. Catch you later on. KD8SLG, back to net control.
Teachable moments with Nick. Thanks for the advice, Nick. I appreciate it. I think I've tried it both ways. I've tried going back, and I've tried saying, okay, there was a station somewhere around here that had these two letters or whatever, and it's just kind of messy. So I kind of like just reading off. I'm partial to reading off who I have and saying, who did I miss? And then do that once, maybe twice, and then just roll. And then also try to slow it down and space it out like you were saying. So, all right, Nick, you have yourself a good Saturday. We'll catch you later. And thanks for linking up Ohio. I'll disconnect this afterwards. Don't worry about it. So, all right, going to clear with KD8SLG. I picked up Mark K4OG off the blue screen, but we're going to do a round of check-ins here, and then we'll talk to Mark. This is the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net. My name is Josh, Juliet Oscar Sierra Hotel. My call, Whiskey 8, Hotel Romeo Foxtrot. And if you would like to check into the Boredom Breaker Net and been patiently waiting for the last 40 minutes, thank you. We're ready to take some check-ins. Please call with your call sign phonetically. Please use phonetics. Please use phonetics. Along with alphanumerically, along with your name and location. Please call now.
There's Whiskey 5, Juliet Foxtrot Alpha, W5, JFA, in and out, no traffic.
CFY, Kilo 5, Charlie, Foxtrot, Yankee, Ray in Tulsa.
I'll come back and recheck and give you a clean signal now, Josh. Case up, QB.
All right, let me pick it up there. All right, we have on the list Whiskey 5, Juliet Foxtrot Alpha. Roger, got you in and out. Thank you for stopping by. We got K5, CFY, Mr. Ray, and we picked up a KC8FQV, Mark North with his recheck. I know there were some other stations trying to get in there, but your signal was either too quiet, I didn't hear you, or it was all static. There was a mobile station in there like that. Who did I miss? Anybody that I missed?
November 5, Sierra November Whiskey, N5SNW, EJ in Owasso, Oklahoma.
W8WKY.
All right, let me pick it up there. The last station that just called in from the, I think it's the Extended Freedom Network. Let's see, the Wales Network, Hub 2. Your signal is very quiet. You're going to have to crank up your mic game. I think there's a Kilo Foxtrot station in there. Try upping your power or increasing your mic gain or getting a little closer to the mic and try again. So last station that just tried to check in. Please call again. All right, nothing heard. Let's go ahead and talk to Mark. K4OG, how are you, Mark? How is your afternoon going?
W8HRS, K4OG. Good afternoon, everyone. Well, thanks for picking me up off the blue screen. I didn't mean for you to, but I'll jump in here and tell you. Oh, scratching my head having fun with this mag mount diamond two-bander. Jim was having trouble with getting me a few times and testing it out. It was a high WR, a little high. Then I put a 50 ohm terminator on it, and that went off the charts one time. Anyway, it was some odd results, and I started wiggling the antenna, and it came back down, went back up, and I was like, oh, great, I got a bad cable. No signs of nicks, cuts, or anything. But now, I mean, I swapped out the whole mag mount, and that other one's just dead. But went back to the one I've been working on, and it's perfect now. So not sure what's going on, so I'm just going to go ahead and tune it for the 3.9. Thinking maybe some ice and water got in there and it just dried up. Sort of like National Lampoon's Vacation, where the icicle goes through the neighbor's window and wrecks everything, and they're wondering what happened, and there's no evidence other than everything's wet. So I'll find out once this thing freezes up again and it starts going south. That'll be a good indication. But right now it's working pretty good, so I'm going to keep tuning it, fine-tuning it. K4OG, back to net.
K4OG, W8HRF. All right, Mark. Well, it sounds like you got your detective hat on this afternoon. Gremlins everywhere. Am I right? I got my. You might have heard me say earlier at the beginning of the net. No, I don't think you said. I think you said you just popped down and missed the train wreck. My 80 meter. I pulled it down today, and my suspicion was correct with what was wrong with it. The one leg, there is a terminal lug that connects to the balun, and it broke off in the high winds. So it kind of just got too much. I guess there's just got too much stress, and it just kind of broke off. So I went down to Menards, picked up some new ones, and I'll be able to crimp those on there. I'll probably do crimp pen solder and try to get that back up and working. So I think I'm going to bring that to Winter Field Day. I think I'm going to bring that 80 meter to Winter Field Day. Not that we need more antennas. We have a whole bucket load of antennas, it seems like, but... All right, Mark, you have yourself a good Saturday. Thank you for stopping by. It's nice to hear you. Nice talking to you earlier today. Going to clear with K4OG. Let's go down and talk to Mr. Ray, K5CFY. How are you, Mr. Ray? What do you have for the net today?
RF, K5CFY. Good afternoon there. Mr. Josh, great job on the first 40 minutes there. It just one of those days, I guess. Anyway, sometimes you just got to stop and get what you can there, but they just kept coming in. Anyway, you did a great job. Thanks for doing it. We definitely appreciate it. Thank the Silver Creek Amateur Radio Association for linking us up on Wednesdays and sometimes on Saturdays. So anyway, Josh did a great job. Wave a hand there at Lucy, Betty, and Will, and y'all have a great afternoon. 73, K5CFY.
K5CFY, W8HRF. All right. Well, we're happy to be here, Mr. Ray. Nice to hear you on the first hour. We were filling up kerosene at the gas station when the net came on, and Betty was listening to you, running the first hour. And then we got home, got her all settled and in bed, and she's all good. Lucy is at a baby shower right now with Will, so I don't think she'll be on the road early enough to check in, but we'll see what happens. I know we're coming to the top of the hour, so we'll tell them you say hello. Enjoy your Saturday, sir. Nice to hear you. Going to clear with K5CFY. Brings us down to Northern Mark, KC8FQV. Hello, Mark. What do you got for your recheck?
All right, Josh. Yeah, when I was checked in earlier, I went on the RF side, and phone with Allstar was sitting in the other room. When you called me, I was in the kitchen where the radio's at, where the HT was, so I just grabbed it and said, well, it should. And it normally does, but sometimes it doesn't. And yeah, the sun was out earlier. Oh, it was bright. Really bright. I said, oh, that's good. But it didn't last long. But, you know, good is, yeah, I would like to get into the meeting, but it was like, I look out, 1 minute was snowing so hard you couldn't see down to the road. Couldn't see out about 500 feet, and that was about it. And then the next minute was clear. But then I did hear you talk about the church up the street. I did, well, before you even said that, I looked at seeing where the site was at, and I seen the church. I said, geez, there is, you know, I said, geez, I wonder if he may have contacted them or whatever to have, you know, place, for the, you were wanting to, because I guess that, yeah, I think where it was at, right on the corner there of the Fulton Road and whatever the road going south there is just west of that road. But, yeah, I doubt I'll get out to the thing, but just wanted to, of course, spread the word that it is field day next week. I did take a look at field day rules, or, a little bit of them. I was on the phone. I have to do it on the, they have a PDF file there. I have to do it on the bigger computer screen to read them. But other than that, yeah, not much else here happening. But, yeah, I figured to come back and check in on the Allstar site where there is not the Grinches and clashes and whatever. But, yeah, I just finished up eating. We're going to go out eat later, so we had a late lunch. So we'll send it back to net control, KC8 up QV. Hopefully everyone survives this winter stuff we're getting. Yeah, we want to get cold temperatures. I'm going to reset. Yeah, we really would love to get real cold temperatures for a few days to freeze that tub of water. Freeze that Lake Erie tub of water, and then it won't have the snow machine running as much. We won't, at least for the wind stuff, when it blows across it, because it'll all be froze over. I think last year they said we got up like to 90% or 99%. They said last year we got pretty well covered. So who knows if it's going to get that way. We only have a month and a half, and then we will be heading for the spring. So I'll send it back your way, Josh, KSFQV.
All right, Mark. Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate it. And, yeah, that reminds me, Winter Field Day next week. I know the RCWA Club is participating. Silver Creek Amateur Radio Club is participating, and so is the Canton Amateur Radio Club. Our two clubs, Canton and SARA, are doing a combined event. CW8WKY.org for more information. So there we go. All right, let's talk to EJ, N5SNW. How are you, sir, and what do you have for the net?
W8WKY.
November 5, Sierra November Whiskey. EJ, are you out there? All right, nothing heard. It is the top of the hour. I'm going to go ahead and make this last call. This is the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net. My name is Josh, Juliet Oscar Sierra Hotel. Call is Whiskey 8 Hotel Romeo Foxtrot, W8HRF. This will be last call. Last call for the Boredom Breaker Net. Please call with your call sign phonetically along with alphabetically. Please call now.
Kilo Echo 8 Yankee Uniform Kilo KE8YUK Miss Lucy coming home and mobile.
All right, we have AA8CS, President Gary on the list, and we have KE8YUK Mobile. That brings us to 67. That's a weird number to end on. Can I get 3 more check-ins to get us up to number 70, please? Looking for more check-ins.
Whiskey Tango Bite, W8CTM, carry at Portage Lakes, and I'll be in and out, Josh.
KD8, UOL, I'll be in and out. Rob and Tony.
In and out, please, Josh.
Q, mobile, in and out.
All right, let me pick her up there. All right, I think I got everybody. There were a couple train wrecks, but Whiskey 8 Tango Delta John, I got you in there. Carrie, W8CTM, I got you in there, in and out. Thank you, sir, for helping us get to number 70. We got Rob, KD8UOL. I got Alex, K5 AVF. Got you in and out, Alex. And I believe that was Ben, mobile, KE8BHQ. Is that you, Ben? There was a mobile station in there. Come with your call sign again. I think that was Ben, BHQ. All right, I didn't get you that time, but I'm pretty sure that was Ben. So we'll go ahead and say 7-3, Ben. Sounds like you're on the fringe there. Thanks for checking in and working to get us up here to, we ended up with 72 check-ins. Fine business. All right, let's catch our mobile. KE8YUK, how are you, Lucy? And then President Gary, you're on deck. KE8YUK, go ahead.
W8HRF, Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Uniform Kilo with Mr. Will in the back. We are coming home from a baby shower. It was quite nice. I ran into a friend of my long-distance childhood, toddlerhood even, and I got to catch up with her for a little bit. Small world. And get some food, and then I left right as all the presents started being opened. And we'll be home in about 40 minutes, give or take. We caught bits and pieces of Mr. Ray's hour, but I couldn't quite fit in a check-in by the time
all your voices, but got no call sign. But I know you recognize Sean's voice, so why don't I take you first? Give me your call sign,
So I'll leave a hand to Mr. Ray. Thank you both for running this fine net, doing some great business on this net. Don't really have much else to say. The snow has calmed down up here, which I am grateful for, and about to jump on the turnpike. So that is what's going on my end. Hope everything's going smoothly over there, and we'll catch you down the log and see you soon, both. KE8YK to W8HRF 73s, and God bless everybody.
All right, KE8YUK, W8HRF. All right, you sound good mobile there. There's just a little bit of static, so you're making it into the 015 well. I'm glad I was able to, glad that's all set up. So, all right, thanks, Lucy. We'll see you in a little bit. Glad it was a good time and got to meet up with a friend. That's cool. Very cool. All right, we'll see you guys soon. Going to clear with KE8YUK. Let's jump up and talk to President Gary. A88CS, how are you, President Gary? Congratulations on your Oscar. That is phenomenal. I think it's great. I said congratulations on the barometer net, but just want to let everybody know on the Boredom Breaker net, President Gary is an Oscar winner. He has won the Oscar. He's been trying, and he finally got it, so that is phenomenal. So congratulations, Gary. What do you have for the net today?
Good afternoon, everyone on the Boredom Breaker net this afternoon. I was doing running a few errands. With my lovely wife, we had things to take to UPS, and we had to go to the post office, stop at the store, or 2 or 3 stores. We even did a Starbucks run. So I came home, came down. I was actually on the other side by my workbench. I have a radio there, turned it on, and I heard the original Gangsta. And he was talking about his antenna and stuff, and I said, oh, man, great QSO going on the repeater this afternoon. That's cool. So I thought I'd go around the corner and come to find out it's the Boredom Breaker. I don't know why I can't wrap my head around that routine of the Boredom Breaker on Saturday afternoon. But anyway, fabulous being here, and really nice hearing everyone, including all of our great friends in Oklahoma and elsewhere, and of course the SARA group in northeastern Ohio. Thank you for recognizing the. I got my Academy Award for Best Actor. That being, everybody, well, most everyone knows my absolute love for early morning communications on the radio. I got the Best Actor Award for Mr. Chipper in the morning. So there you go. Fabulous awards, fabulous surprise, and again, I got to thank Tom, KA8MNT, for the thought and thinking about me and actually carrying through with the award. That was really super. Anyway, not much else going on here. I just want to give a wave of a hand to everybody, and looking forward to Winter Field Day. I signed up for food. I have not signed up for operating yet. That schedule is yet to be determined. But I'll get there. Josh. I know you wanted it by today, and I'll do my best. With that, I'll turn it back to Net. Thanks for doing it, man. You did a great job. And again, 73 to everyone. This is AA8CS back to W8HRF.
AA8CS W8HRF, the Academy Award-winning El Presidente. All right, Gary. Well, thanks for stopping by. By the way, I got a question for you. Are you I know you said you're still thinking about the operating schedule. Are you thinking about staying the night, by the way, or you think you'll go home do you think you're thinking about staying the night at the cabin?
Actually, I am not. I'm going to bring Ted Urbach with me, and possibly Ken Dorsey as well. We're going to carpool, and we're going to use my little puddle jumper so that we're parking. We accommodate some parking issues that you're having. And I know they don't want to stay the night, and I'll be taking them home. So the answer to that is a negative. By the way, I do appreciate the name calling when you call me president, but you can start. I need a prefix there. Lame duck president. There you go. Back to Net. AA8CS.
W8WKY.
Well, Gary, I've only got a couple more months to be able to call you El Presidente. All right, Gary. Thanks for letting me know. I appreciate that. I'm thinking that many of our guys are just going to go home if they're not staying to operate late, because it's in the club's backyard. So that's kind of what I imagined. So, but I'm just trying to get a general idea. So, all right. Well, looking forward to it, and thank you for bringing. I think you said Ted and Ken Dorsey. So. Sounds great. Looking forward to seeing y'all on Winter Field Day. Going to go ahead and clear with AA8CS, the lame duck president there of the SARA Club, and jump on down to John, W8TD. How are you, John? What do you have for the Boredom Breaker Net?
Oh, good afternoon, Josh and the Net. W8TD. Well, I just solved a problem today, two problems today. And I only mention it because other people might run into it. Probably not too common. In the office, I use Verizon for internet, which means the signal comes in from RF. And I've had my Allstar node physically next to it because I connect to it to get the internet connection for the node. And I've been experiencing a lot of flakiness, a lot of dropouts on the internet connection. And it's been getting worse lately. So I finally removed the Allstar node, moved it upstairs, and hooked it up to my personal internet connection, which is cable. It doesn't rely on RF. And gosh, I'm on the node now. It's working. The internet's working down. I'm in the office. The internet's working in the office. So, you know, Allstar nodes run more power than our typical hotspots, where 100 milliwatts or whatever. Typical Allstar nodes run a watt or two output. That's enough to disrupt the Verizon RF modems. So now I know, and now you know. Everybody stay safe and stay warm. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. W8HRF in the Net, W8TD.
W8TD, W8HRF. All right, John, well, thanks for the info. I'm thinking about it now. My Allstar node's sitting right next to my Wi-Fi router. I know it's not the same as the Verizon hotspot, but I wonder if sometimes our internet slows down because of that, or it interferes a little bit. I don't know. Inquiring minds want to know, I guess. All right, John, we'll catch you later. We'll say 7-3. Going to clear with a W8TD. That brings us down to Rob. KD8UOL. I'm going to slow down. Kilo Delta 8 Uniform Oscar Lima. Whiskey 8 Hotel Romeo Foxtrot. How are you, Rob, and what do you have for the Boredom Breaker net? Kilo Delta 8 Uniform Oscar Lima. Rob, are you out there? All right, nothing heard. Alex, K5AVF, and Ben, K8BHQ, were both in and out, so we'll say 7-3, and thanks for stopping by to those gentlemen, and we are at the bottom of the list and at the bottom of the net. So I'd like to thank everybody for checking into the net today. Thank you for checking into my second hour here. We love getting to talk to everybody. It's a great time. I'd like to thank the RCWA Club for sponsoring the net, as well as all the other clubs and repeaters which link up. We love hearing from everybody. We wouldn't have a net without all of you. So with that, the net is now closed, and I return the frequency back to normal and customary amateur use. 73, everybody. Have a good day, and we're closing the net with 72 check-ins. Thanks for a nice run, and enjoy your Saturday. W8HRF, clear.